Well, it's December 2012, and trying to give a little update here on the M19. We pulled all the track out, split the track hydraulically, and we pulled the track and we dragged it with the forklift and removed all the tracks. We're pretty darn close on getting this up on the hill and getting it sandblasted. I have a few items to remove. We got to do a little more documentation. This has original decals inside that were painted stencils. Then, you know, through the years, 20, 30, 40 years, people have been inside it and repainting it, and they masked off the decals and then painted around it, which was good for us because it gives us original documentation, which is kind of nice to put on file for us for down the road in future generations. So I got to remove the road wheels yet. We got to remove all the bottom road wheels, the uppers. I got to go in here, remove a lot of the hardware that's left over. Got to do a little more documentation in the back for the rear harnesses for the tail lights, junction boxes. We have to take those apart, bag them, and preserve those and document them. We're going to send all that hardware out to be cadmium plated and then painted, so even when you open the boxes inside for the junction boxes that the wires go to will be cadmium plated, original, and then painted over. So it's very hard to send something out, spend the money to have it plated and then paint over, but we're going to go all the way with this, and we're going to make it 100% restoration. So everything's got to be exact. Even all the hardware on this vehicle, on the M19, is every nut, every bolt was real. So we're going to chase all the threads, clean them up, glass bead them. We're going to send that out to have it cadmium plated, a cold zinc plating process. So we're going to do that to make it look 100% original. And of course, you know, all the bearings, we're going to take the front drives out, the control differentials are over there. We're going to completely go through those, all new seals, outer bearings, and we're really looking good. The gas tanks are in pretty rough shape on this vehicle, and somebody's already cut holes in them and cleaned them all out, sandblasted and welded them back, and that's very common for this, even down into the 42 WLA Harleys to anything vintage like this that's been sitting a long time. This has a lot of water damage on one side of the vehicle, so we're going to have to do that. But all the controls, all the fuel controls, the fuel line shutoffs and the cables and everything is intact, which we never usually get that. We're chasing around the globe to do that. So this is a pretty good virgin vehicle. Okay, so I'll give you another update on this, and we'll video some parts, and we'll get Jake down here to finish this up. So I'm just subbing in for Jake. He's going to be doing all these, putting all these in the archives for us. So Merry Christmas.